Europe's banking sector is inextricably linked to a complex array of regulatory frameworks which are evolving to take the past years of global turmoil into account. Can you tell us which of the currently discussed regulatory initiatives are most challenging?
All of the current initiatives are very challenging for banks. We see Basel III, we have a European Market Infrastructure Regulation, we have MiFID, and currently a very intensively discussed the financial transaction tax with a very strong impact on the business models. It will be hard for banks in the future to trade repos, as the cost for the repo trading will increase a lot. It will be very difficult for banks in the future to keep their business on exchange-traded funds or also on algorithmic trading.
Do banks have to be prepared for structurally lower profitability of their businesses?
Definitely yes. Already now we can observe in banks all over Europe that profitability has decreased significantly. On the one side, they have additional costs, direct costs, such as for the financial transaction tax. We have additional costs by investing in processes, for example, and we have additional capital costs through Basel III.
What about the increasing scope and complexity of regulation? How do banks cope with that?
Big challenge for banks. They're all there by the same time. Basel III just starting. EMIR is we're just implementing EMIR. MiFID is coming the next month. We have the financial transaction tax on the one side. They all need to be managed and to be implemented. So the only thing what banks can do is to prioritize on the one side and to look for external help on the other side.
So what can banks do in this challenging environment to avoid strong effects on their profitability?
Banks have several measures to take, and first and most important is to look at the costs. Improve cost efficiency. Second, that is on the income side, look at the product portfolios and increase diversification. The third possibility would be to offer new services around the regulatory initiatives to help other banks to better cope with the regulatory pressure. And fourth would be innovative.
What direction will business models and banking businesses head for? What about value chains?
In the future, we will see a big impact on the business model of banks. Banking markets will change a lot. On the one side, we'll see banks offering very specialized products and services. On the other side, we'll see banks offering very standardized products. When we look at value chains will break up. We'll see banks offering back-office services without any touch to the client, and we'll see banks offering or acting only as sales offices. All in all, the situation is very, very challenging for banks at the moment.